What animal could just wipe out the entire human race if they were fed up with us? Humans seems to be pretty fed up with each other a lot of the time. Are there any other species that go for genocide, mass killing of own species or any other species? Yes, lots. Ants for example. Imagine fire ants rushing up your nose when you're sleeping and going down your trachea to your lungs. Ants, I would think. I've seen videos of those giant African Sifu things walking into people's houses stealing their watermelons. They just sort of it's Uguas's watermelon. Just stay away from me. Have none of you seriously seen the birds? Fucking seagulls. Rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strollin'. But the seagulls poke at my head. Not fun. Ants. Humans make up about 105 million tons of the dry biomass on Earth. Ants. About 100 million tons. Earthworms, though, make up around 1100 to 2200 million tons. Ants are scary, but worms could just wriggle their slimy bodies over us and suffocate us with the weight of 10 to 20 humans. A lovely thought for the evening. Thank you. Moral of the story. Don't fuck with worms. If rats band together and attack in waves, is disease we are done. Rats have a very sensitive respiratory system. In the wild their average lifespan is 6 months, while in captivity they live up to 3 to 4 years. This is due to their weak immune system. The only reason you can see them around is that they can outbreed anything and anyone. They also can get COVID. If they attack us now, it's them who are not gonna survive for long. They can get COVID. So what would happen if someone just went and infected a few hundred rats and let them loose? Let nature take its course and reduce the abundance of rats? Or is that a hyper bad idea if humans can get COVID from rats? Keep going. I think you're onto something. Is this what happened in the other, older 20s? This sounds like the Black Plague. Black Plague Part 2. Return of the Plague. We'd all be fucked if the pollinators went on strike. Edit. I changed bees to pollinators to make this post factually correct. Wasn't there that documentary with Jerry Seinfeld? The bees are going to steal your girls. Mosquitoes. Edit. UHH. They are unquestionably the deadliest animal to humans. I'll question this unquestionable assertion. Your article's got mosquito deaths at 750,000 per year. Human suicides are at 800,000 per year. Excluding ourselves. Hard to say that when the list already includes us at 2. I'm going to suicide by mosquito. See what that does to the stats. You know, I'm not too sure the stars are going to care all that much. The emus. I'm looking at you, Australia. I'm more worried about cassowaries. Guess you could say you're cassowaries. I would say that they're cassowary. Bats. Apparently. Absolutely. Plus the rabies. Where I live, if you get bats, you can't even get them removed or relocated because they are considered endangered. You're only allowed to wait for them to leave and try to patch wherever they got in. But they can fit in holes smaller than them. Similar to mice. Cute yet terribly horrific creatures. Exactly 1 year ago, a bat was in a friend's house and they called animal services during a party. Our only fear was that they had a newborn, and possibly rabies, which is also a terrible, terrible disease. That was your only fear? They probably had garlic and a crucifix handy, so that aspect of it was sorted. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure there's a movie series about this. Planet of can't remember. Platypus? Parry the platypus? Doobie doobie doobar doobie doobie doobar. Agent P. He's a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action. He's a furry little flatfoot who'll never flinch from a fray. Those bitches raccoons. Don't insult my boys, but yes, they can be feisty. They are cute though. Dolphins. Matt groaning. So long. And thanks for all the fish. Motherfucking honey badgers. Not only are they good guns, but they don't give a shit at all. Humans. The 5 kilograms of bacteria that call your gut home and control your digestion. They also carry more information in their DNA than you. If they wanna wreck their vehicle, you will not stop them. Gut flora isn't one animal though. One of them might rebel and give us all gluten intolerance, I suppose. Cats. Yes. My sister had an unstable cat that turned on her one day when she tried to bring it inside. She had to go to the emergency room. Needed stitches and antibiotics. Cat scratches are so dangerous and get infected so easily. If cats turned on us, it would be bad. Ducks. They would form some sort of alliance with swans and geese, then bully the rabbits into joining. The ducks would use the rabbits to tempt foxes out. The foxes would lure fox hunters and their pack of hounds into traps. Fox hunters are usually posh people with power in government. So ducks. Squirrels. Flies. They just have to fart on our food or kamikaze down our throats and we'd all die from sickness. Chimpanzees. On DMT. Canadians. Good thing most of us are domesticated. We could easily take care of the Canadians with some poutine traps. Dogs. Probably. 700 million exist globally, in almost all cultures. If dogs knew about the sheer amount of abuse they endure from humans as a species, well, I wouldn't blame them from tearing out our throats when we sleep. My blind old girl would probably just piss on my shoes though, lol. Still. 700 million vs 5 billion. We still outnumber them by a ton. Dolphins. Super smart and crafty, and they have developed pretty advanced communication. For all we know, they've already devised a plan to eradicate us two-legged dimwits, and they are just biding their time to launch the offensive. Now, they'd just leave before Earth's destruction. Probably leave a note so long, and thanks for all the fish. I know the answer is supposed to be ants, but it really sounds like you are describing a sharknado. I honestly think none. They must already be fed up with us. We kill their environments and pollute them. What are they gonna do about it? Unless they suddenly gain in cognitive aspects, they can't do anything about it. Bigfoot. They have the advantage of hiding in plain sight. Spiders. Cat. I didn't see this anywhere. Aliens. If they can get to us, then they can easily wipe us out, because they need to be really advanced to get here. Edit. Don't know if they are considered as animals though. Bacteria. They already colonized us from the inside out. If each ant would eat one human, we would have gone extinct a long time ago. Humans. Bats. Oh, house cats. Easily. Think about it. If 20 cats just ran at you, then you probably couldn't fight all of them. You can't outrun them. You can't outclimb them. They can see in the dark, and when in the right environment their camouflage renders them effectively invisible. On top of all that, they can have like 3 to 4 litters a year, and those litters could have 6 or so kittens. Also, the final thing is that they're a common pet. You could just get murdered in your sleep. Mosquitoes. Parry the platypus. Ants. There are a lot of those fuckers. None. Because we have nukes and animals are dumb. If we nuke the animals, we kill ourselves. Bears. You are never safe from them. They can kick your door in. They are faster than people. Black bears can climb. Polar bears are ripped as shit, but have terrible ad though. Apes or chimpanzees. Have you seen Planet of the Apes? Parasites or bacteria. Something we couldn't immediately see. Squirrel. Thank God giraffes aren't real. Tigers and panthers, I think, would definitely wipe the nation. They are capable of doing it. squirrels. You don't fuck with squirrels. Ants. They outnumber us by weight. Just spray them with ant spray and they dead. Humans. The ones you need a microscope to see. Bees, we need them, they don't need us. Everyone talks about birds, rats, mosquitoes and yada yada, but ducks? Now those fuckers could be planning anything. They can attack from land, sea, or air. If they really wanted to, we would be fucked. Cats. Has anyone said chickens yet? They have us way outnumbered. In 2016 there were 82 chickens for every person on earth. One day they'll figure out where their eggs have been going, and we'll pay in blood. Bees, if they stopped pollination. Or maybe if they attacked us. Humans. Ants. Spiders. It's not an animal, but it comes from an animal. It's called rabies. If we didn't made a vaccine and let it spread, we are gonna be like zombies. To answer your question, op, no single animal. However, I think the spirit of question is what group of animals, and apparently the answer is bats. We get corona/COVID, Ebola, Marburg, rabies from them. So I will go with bats as my answer.